This trade that I'll analyze in this video is going to be my best trade for the week, and I'm going to be showing you a full breakdown in this video. But before we go into that, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Divine, and what I basically do on this channel is document how I trade, and as well show you the mindset behind my strategy. If you want to be like this, I want you to smash the subscribe button and like this video. I'll be right back. I'm going to be analyzing USD CAD, and I'm going to be showing you my point of entry. But I'm going to start from daily time frame down to my point of entry, and I'm also going to be showing you how I'm going to be entering this trade right now. But first, let's understand where price is going to, or where price is coming from on the higher time frame. Now, if you look closely on the higher time frame and I'm to zoom in properly, if I'm zooming in properly, price is coming from the downside to the upside. Basically, price is in an uptrend, and if you can see here, price is basically in an uptrend, and this is acting as a support. For every support, there is always a resistance. So if I'm to identify the resistance, here is basically going to be our resistance, right? This is a very valid resistance. Having identified this support and resistance, and probably understood that price is basically in an uptrend, what I want to do next is simply identify the key levels. And key levels are simply the last point where price made a reaction from on the trend. So here is simply going to be our first key level, and here is going to be our second key level. So I'm going to remove all of this one here. I'm going to remove this one here, so we have clarity. So basically, we are able to identify three key level, and here is currently a key level. That means on USD CAD on daily time frame, we're able to identify three key levels: the support key level, the resistance key level that turns to support key level, and currently the resistance key level. Our interest is simply to see how price made a reaction from on these particular key levels, and we want to study it on the 4 hours time frame. That means on the 4 hours time frame, we want to simply see market structure and most importantly, supply and demand zone. In this case, price is in an uptrend. That means most likely we are going to identify a demand zone. And how do we know price is in an uptrend? Price is simply creating swing highs and swing low. Swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, and a swing high. So price is basically in an uptrend, and this place is currently the last point of swing low that price created. Okay, sorry. Okay, here is simply the last swing low. That means if we want to identify supply and demand zone, we want to identify supply and demand zone from this particular last swing low here. That means from here to the current place price got to. From here to the current place price got to. If you want to identify demand zone right now, you can simply see that this place is simply a demand zone, right? Here is a demand zone. Here is also a demand zone, and maybe here is going to be a demand zone. So on this particular movement from price from this swing low to this swing high, price gave us three demand zones. What we want to do now is simply go and refine these zones on the 1 hour time frame to become a point of interest, and most importantly, identify liquidity to know what happened next or what's likely going to happen next. In this case here, if we are to refine the first point of demand, we're simply going to be using here to refine it to become our point of interest, right? And here is going to be here. Okay, here is not a valid demand zone, so we're going to simply remove here as a demand zone. And if I were to define this one here, we're simply going to be using here as our PY. This is our point of interest. Now our interest now is simply understand what price is on the first point of demand and identify liquidity. That means on this first point of demand, for us to know if it's going to hold, we want to identify liquidity and probably use liquidity to understand if it's going to hold or not. In this case here, we're going to simply go to the 15 minutes time frame and see price clearly if price is inducing liquidity at that POI. Now if you look closely here, this is the first POI here. Price gave us an equal low here. That means there was liquidity at this point here, and we want to be looking for a change of character if price take out this liquidity and get to this point of interest. But you can see price got to this POI here, and price not give us a change of character. That means we're not taking trade at this point here. Now the next point we're going to begin to trade for is simply on this next point of demand here, this next point of interest here. That means on this particular POI here. That's where you want to be looking for an opportunity for a buy, because price is basically in uptrend. And you can see price simply used here as an inducement. That means everybody who is willing to buy from this place most likely is going to put their stop loss here, right? So the stop losses are at this place. As you can see, price gave us a reaction here, and then price came into our POI, taking out all the liquidity that price induced on this particular place here. So this place was the point of liquidity that price likely going to use to continue the uptrend. Now, what do we do next since we've gotten this information? We want to understand how price reacted from this particular POI, because price has given us a reaction from this particular POI. We want to know what price did when price got to this POI and possibly know our next point of entry. Now, if you look closely, when price got to this POI here, right, price induced an equal low. Right, I took this trade I'm explaining right now. Price induced an equal low. That means there's liquidity at this point here, and there's chances that price is likely going to come back to this point, one point or the other. Now, if you look closely here, price created a supply zone here, and price gave us this high, and this place is simply the low that gave us an equal low. That means this place is simply a high. Here's a high, and this place is liquidity low, right? Our interest now is to simply look for an opportunity for a sell, because whenever we see liquidity, we know price is coming back to that point. Our interest now is to look for a sell opportunity from this particular high to this low. And how can we see a sell opportunity? When price was this drop, a base, and a drop. So this place was simply a supply zone here, right? And our entry would have been when price took out this particular high here, giving us a reason for a sell. And our target is going to be at this place here. I took this trade and it paid out very well. That means our entry here is simply from this point here down to this place here as our entry. Remember, price is an uptrend, and this place was only acting as a liquidity. That means if here is simply taken out, this place becomes a new high, right? That means this place is our new high, and so long price is currently below this particular high, we are looking for bearish setup. Now in this case here, price took out this particular equal low here, giving us trend that price is going to the upside. And when price took out this equal low here, price gave us a change of character, and this is where price simply did that here. Now our interest now is to simply understand what price did next. What price did next by simply trying to look at what price have done from this particular level to this point here. As you can see, when price took out this high here, our next point of entry is going to be at this place here, and I'll tell you why. Now, when price gave us this impulsive move, taking out this high here, giving us a stronger confirmation that price is likely going to be in an uptrend. Remember, we are going to be bearish unless price take out this high, and as you can see, price have taken out this high here. That means, had it been looking for a buy opportunity here, we would have seen a buy opportunity here, and our stop loss, our take profits would have been here, right? But in this case, we are analyzing price forward. We want to simply see a new entry and probably follow price where price is going to. And I'm saying to you that price is basically in an uptrend. Our entry now is simply wait for price to come back to this level here, and then we look for a buy opportunity, right? And the reason we're buying from this place is because price has also built up liquidity in this place. And you can see here is simply acting as an order block, and people are buying from this place, putting their stop losses around this low here. So an entry for us now is simply wait for price to simply come back to this level here, and then we'll look for a buy opportunity. And we're going to be buying from this particular level here, from this level here, and most likely target this high here as our take profit, and most likely here as our stop loss, right? Our stop loss. Here's going to be your stop loss. Our entry from this place here, and I hope you know why I'm from this place. People who are buying from this place, order block, trend line, are putting their stop losses above this place, below this place here. That means one price take out the sell liquidity and then go for the buy side liquidity. That's the reason we're having this trade. Now, it's not guaranteed. There's every tendency that price is likely going to sell off and take out our stop loss, like this. There's every tendency that price is going to likely sell and take off our stop loss and stop us out. And also, there's tendency that price likely going to take out liquidity, change of character, and then take profit. Now, because we don't know what price is going to do, we only believe that we have seen a pattern that we recognize that price is likely going to do this. We're not going to put in our lifetime money or our life savings to this thing. We're going to risk as little as possible, or risk to our the amount that we can risk, right? That means we're going to be applying a very good risk management on this particular entry, because price is not guaranteed. Price does what you want to do. We're only taking advantage of what price is going to do, right? That will be all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.